What is going on, guys? We are back, Rivals Podcast number 4. We got both the Yankees and the Mets played yesterday. We got out-of-town news, random New York Sports Player of the Day, random New York Sports Fact of the Day, and maybe some other things along the way. Let's see.
Yep, so we're going to start it off with the Mets last night. They lost to the Chicago Cubs 7-2, unfortunately. Gary Sanchez was behind the plate. He didn't have a great defensive game, but, I mean, as Met fans, what do we really expect from him? Positive, Alonso hit his 18th home run of the year, so now he's on pace for 60 home runs. He's been hitting the ball like crazy. He only has like a 230 average though, which is a little weird for Alonso. He usually has a little bit higher of an average, but he is hitting the long ball, which is helping the team out. Tonight the Mets play Chicago again. Kodai Senga is on the mound against former Met Marcus Stroman, so it should be a fun matchup, and the wind is going to be blowing in, so it should be a pitching duel.
Last night, the Yankees won in extras in the 10th inning. They won 6-5 against the Blue Jays. They were losing 5-4 going into the 9th. When in the bottom of the 9th, Aaron Judge hit a game-tying home run. That sent them to extra innings, and then Anthony Volpe brought Keener Falefa home. So the Yankees, after that win, are 30-20. They are third in the AL East behind the Rays and the Orioles.
Oot news!
Oot news!
Oot news! The Celtics took down the Heat last night, 116-99, forcing a Game 5. Again, the Heat are winning that series 3-1. Out of basketball, the Blue Jays beat the Rays 20-1 last night. It was the last place team in the AL East against the first place team in the AL East, and for some reason, the last place team destroyed the first place team, helping the Yankees out and helping the Yankees get closer to the first place spot. Today's big question: what sport is the hardest to play? People have many different opinions. Personally, I think a lot of people are on my side here, but I think baseball is by far the hardest sport to play. The hardest thing to do in a sport is to hit a baseball.
I think the hardest thing to do in a sport specifically is hit a baseball, but I think hockey is the hardest sport. Honestly, I can't skate as it is, but they have to do that while hitting a puck into a goal. Plus they get into fights. I would get absolutely pounded in a fight. But I just think it is the hardest, Being able to skate on its own takes up a lot of that, but I think also having the accuracy to get in the goal while there's a goalie there, obviously, and there's defenders, and they're like bumping you into walls and stuff. I just think it's different.
A lot of people, when they learn how to play hockey, a lot of hockey players, they learn how to skate at a very young age, and because of this, skating just becomes like walking for them. So I think hockey is just different. It's definitely different from baseball. I still think baseball is just the most mentally challenging. It's such an independent sport that I don't think there's much of a comparison. Prospect report. For the Mets, we've been looking at Ronnie Mauricio this entire time, and again, he had another good day. He went 2 for 5 and had a double with 2 RBIs. He's still hitting like crazy, and I still believe that the Mets need to bring him up for that bat. The Mets, the AAA Mets, the Syracuse Mets, actually had a crazy comeback. They were down 9-0 in the second inning and ended up coming back to win the game.
The Yankees' top prospect, Jason Dominguez, absolutely doing abominable this week. He went 0 for 5 yesterday, and now his average drops down to 189. I'm not gonna lie, if he keeps this up, the Yankees just gotta kick him off the prospects list.
Just gotta kick him off.
It's gotta happen.
Jar! Yeah! New York Random Sports Player of the Day. Random Player of the Day today is, drumroll,
Billy McKinney.
Billy McKinney! Known New York Met and Yankee, so we'll check him out.
So Billy McKinney, he actually played on both the Yankees and the Mets. He started on the Yankees. He made his debut with the Yankees in 2018. And after 2 games, he was traded. But he played on a lot of teams. Then eventually went to the New York Mets. And yeah.
Yep, in 2021, he had 39 games played with them, which is not that bad. Last year, he was on the Oakland Athletics. He's a career .206 hitter, and he has 28 home runs across the 5 years he's played. Had a very short Yankees career, had a longer he had a short Yankees career and a longer Mets career, but that was it. Billy McKinney.
New York Sports Fact of the Day.
Woo! This fact is going to be regarding the New York Football Giants, which we really haven't talked about much on the podcast. But an interesting fact, they've played in 5 Super Bowls. Super Bowl 21, 25, 35, 42, and 46. In each one of their Super Bowls, they trailed at halftime, and they actually ended up coming back and winning 4 of them. The only one they didn't win was Super Bowl 35 when they trailed 10-0 to the Baltimore Ravens. For a new segment we're gonna shout out an Instagram follower for each of our podcasts in the future. So basically, make sure you guys go to our Instagram and follow that. There's gonna be a post each day describing how to win. All you're gonna have to do is make a comment. We're gonna randomly select someone from the comments, and they're gonna be featured on our podcast. So if you guys want to be in that, make sure you guys go to our Instagram, follow that, subscribe to the YouTube, and you have a chance to win. Hope you guys enjoyed. We didn't have a whole lot to speak about today, but I hope you guys did enjoy. It's a little bit of a shorter one. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube. Try to win an Instagram follower of the day like I just stated, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. See you guys.